Black Adam. Yay! Another superhero movie. And another addition to the DC cinematic universe. If we know anything about the DCEU, is that vision and continuity is not their thing. DC's Black Adam hasn't started production yet, but we have a trailer and some confirmed news on the cast and behind the scenes crew. Production doesn't start for another couple of months, but I can already see some major red flags ahead. You may be wondering, really? What red flags do you see? Or what is a red flag? Well, Merriam-Webster's definition is to identify or draw attention to a problem or issue to be dealt with. An example of a red flag is noticing toxic behavior from your partner steadily increasing. Or if you're in the dating world and you ask them to tell a little bit about themselves, and they start with the statement, well, I'm a Gemini. Another example could be hiring a director whose track record is mainly thriller/suspense projects and having them direct a new standalone superhero movie. Or this. And to answer your second question on what red flags do I see in Black Adam so far, well, let's get started. Behind the scenes crew. This is where the bulk of the red flags are. We have heard announcements of many behind the scenes crew, with famed cinematographer Lawrence Sher for his work on 2019's hit movie, The Joker, which may be the only saving grace in this entire movie. But besides the cinematographer, the rest of the crew have worked with Dwayne on many past projects. But let's just say, regarding Mr. Johnson's recent projects, they aren't really trying to win any Academy Awards. On the writing team, we have this guy. Not even going to try to attempt the name. But his recent work include Rampage. On the producer side, we have Bo Flynn, a freaking producer of The Rock's films, alongside brother and sister Haram and Danny Garcia, with Danny being the Great One's ex-wife. And last but not anywhere near least, the people's champion, Dwayne The Rock Johnson. So far, Dwayne has a lot of pull. Not only is he the lead actor, but pretty much the lead producer. You see, Dwayne has a lot of experience in the superhero genre, being a producer for another DC film, Shazam, and playing his character like they are a superhero. Even if originally they weren't supposed to be one, he just can't help himself. The Maestro, the director will be Jaume Collet-Serra, which will be his second endeavor with the Great One. Jungle Cruise being the first, slated to come out sometime this year. To my knowledge, this is his first try at the superhero genre. You must be wondering why I keep saying the word superhero when Black Adam is supposedly a supervillain in the comics. Well, as far as I can tell, Black Adam isn't going to try to be comic book accurate at all. I believe they have used the term antihero when talking about this new Black Adam film. But back to Mr. Serra. Even though this may be his first go at the superhero genre, there have been other directors such as Christopher Nolan and Jon Favreau, who didn't start off in the superhero world, but made great films. Mr. Serra's only problem would be trying to tell Dwayne to stop asking for more scenes where he flexes his muscles, or wanting to beat up people while spewing out cheesy one-liners. The characters. Black Adam's cast so far introduces brand new characters that, to my knowledge, hasn't been shown in cinema or live-action history. You have characters like Hawkman, Atom Smasher, etc. Who's playing them doesn't matter to me at all. If they want to be diverse, I don't really care. Just as long as they can make their characters believable and have some sort of key role in the plot. I see no red flags with the cast, it's the characters. Justice League back in 2017 only had 3 out of the 6 members have any pre-established foundations or context and really spent no time developing any of their characters at all. Now in this movie, you have more than 5 new characters being introduced, along with the lead character Black Adam, which will be his sort of origin story, and the introduction of the Justice League of America. Dr. Fate is rumored to be in the film, and if you have seen some of DC's animated films or read the comics, Dr. Fate is a pretty big deal, sort of the equivalent to Doctor Strange. This is just way too much, way too soon. Especially if this is made for kids, I don't know how they can do an anti-hero story while trying to introduce these new characters and make this film be connected to the rest of the cinematic universe. But then I remembered that this is The Rock we're talking about, the king of the blockbusters. And with Peter Kavinsky, Little kids and teenage girls and comic book nerds and people who need content for YouTube like me will be lining up to watch this crap. Or watching it on HBO Max. Who knows? What the hell is this world coming to? Hey Rock! Pouring myself some Terramana tequila here. Please put this on your page so I can tell all my friends. Love ya. The end.